Here we are again. Welcome to Mats and Marks. That's right, I'm back. I took a little hiatus there to heal my neck. More on that later. I am your GCF Commissioner, Joseph Saint, joined as always by your owner,
RJ Wallace.
RJ Wallace, joined by 1/3 of your announced team,
Victor Cassidy.
and bringing back, finally, it's been a while in the making, brought back my boy, Gio Mason.
What's up, Mr. Saint?
How are you doing, Gio? Good to have you back.
Great. It's good to be back. Ah, man, I miss this.
Dude, I miss my
Only
best
you.
friend. My best friend, man.
Then why
I
don't you
miss
guys
you.
sit
We're
next
not-
to
Here
each
we
other?
go,
Why do I
guys.
have to sit
Big
next-
week
Yeah, why are we
ahead.
next to each other? That's the better question.
Big week ahead. We are 1 week out from Big Trouble in Little Dojo, GCF's next event. We're going to run down the card for you. I'm going to plug some matches for you. But let's do what we always do. Start with This Week in Wrestling.
Twill.
This Week in Wrestling.
Who are you?
Here we go, guys.
And here comes.
Monday night. RJ. All right, Monday night on Raw, we had an exciting night. We had the return of Mayor Glenn.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah.
Take him in there. Kane returned.
It's like
What?
Mayor
I was like-
Glenn.
Yeah, it's kind of weird to hear that.
He was
like-
Glenn
Very
Jacobs.
weird.
He was Mayor Glenn
It's
Jacobs.
like I know Mayor Hawthorne.
Returned
that's-
on.
Yeah.
Jesus. All one of his song. Okay.
Oh, wow. Man has a catalog. Okay.
Sure. Kane returned and actually won the 24/7 title for a brief moment before they gave it right back to R-Truth, like always. That was cool to see Kane. I kind of wish he had buried R-Truth. These little.
It's always cool to see black men beat the government, though. You gotta admit. I mean, it's kind of a little refreshing seeing that.
Yeah.
Too soon? No.
I guess. Yeah. I mean, he did it by riding on top of a car. Kind of sketchy, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Seems weird.
He's mayor in Tennessee. I mean, weird shit happens down there.
Very weird.
true.
Continuing Raw being very weird, you had Rusev returned,
And he's the father
and
of
it
Maria's,
is the father of
Maria's kid?
Maria's baby.
Are you freaking
After she
serious?
accused
wait,
Ricochet.
Ricochet first.
Yes.
So, white woman accusing the black man of being the father
Very
of the baby.
return to the
Well, it's like
Jerry
the number one.
Springer-esque
Yeah, it's-
story.
We will be next.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Maury show right
Maury,
there.
yeah, who's
Like
the
how
father
do, how do
DNA
you go
test.
from Ricochet to Rusev though? Like we need to unpack this.
Well, I like.
what is Maria doing?
So Ricochet openly denied it right off the bat.
Of course.
He did. He was like, "What? No," and kept shaking his
I
head
mean,
like.
he said not that I would. I mean, I
Yeah,
would,
he-
but
yeah.
I mean, but
I
then it
did
was
see that
one of the.
part.
One of, I almost said prime
did it,
time.
but I'm not gonna
man.
lie.
well, yeah, it's like I mean,
Yeah,
And then you had one of the street prophets say, "Ooh, I was worried it was mine."
yes.
Oh,
and then Titus O'Neil's.
Okay, no, but honestly, it's really looking bad for Maria. Like,
Oh,
this whole-
absolutely.
she's just.
However, I will say
Absolutely.
Rusev looking pretty good, looking
Looking-
fit
looking
for him.
jacked, dude.
Has a
Yeah.
new look to him, has a sweet mustache, almost Freddie
I wonder.
Mercury-esque.
I wonder how Lana
Yeah.
feels about this.
Well,
It's
Corey
chips.
asked that.
Corey, you know,
Shit.
since he's an avid cheater and has experience in it, he should know a thing or two about leaving your wife
Hold
to have a
on.
kid with her.
Hold on now.
Whoa,
He didn't
whoa.
leave to have a kid. He already had
Whoa.
kids.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah,
And then
but he left his wife.
Whoa,
That's-
what about.
Because
But-
Mela is money. I mean,
And plus, he never
money.
cheated. It was never,
Mela is
actually.
money, though, 'cause,
You left your wife for another
he
woman.
didn't- okay, that's not really what we're here about, but he
Twill.
left the woman, was on separation, and started seeing someone. He didn't leave her for that. Just putting that out there, playing devil's advocate as I do.
Disclaimer: this is gonna be a super controversial show.
Aren't we always? Can't be any worse than last week's. We'll get into that later too.
I-
Hi Declan, I'll get onto you
Oh,
later
you watched
as well.
that D6W show too? Yeah.
Oh,
it was
God.
good.
Moving on.
Wait, what is
Okay, what else on Raw?
What is that?
We had
What is this?
we had more of
Six.
the Fiend,
The Fiend. He
who was shaping up to have a great title match with Rollins. My money's on the Fiend.
He no sold some curb stomps.
Oh, this was okay. So they've had dark matches,
Yes.
and from what I saw, yes, no sold the curb stomp.
good. Make the Fiend look as
Not only
strong as
that, but
possible.
don't just make him look strong. Give that man his own belt when he wins that. Get rid of that crappy looking red belt, and I want to see something scary. I want him to come out with something that he invented.
Like with the black kind of belt.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
I want
yeah.
something like
Like
they're
what-
shaping him up to be the modern day Undertaker,
Yeah.
which is needed.
Like-
You need something for the future generations.
Like, what did Wasn't there a belt maker that gave Bray Wyatt a custom belt when he actually did win the title? It was like a brown
Was it
leather.
like fiery or something?
Yeah,
If I
but
like,
remember right.
yeah.
He was gonna unveil it later on in his reign, but
And the reign didn't
Vince
last.
cut it short. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but
Gotta
in the
make
long
room
run,
for
we got a
Orton.
Jinder Mahal, title reign out of it.
There you
Don't
go.
do that. Don't.
That's
Why
what
are
he
you doing?
does.
Why are you doing
That was your
It's all right.
gender? I mean, that
That
was
was-
your Bollywood boys.
That's Bollywood.
Actual team name, not insulting, just for the records.
That's how you know how he puts his hand up and he just like angry, but then he still does this. That'd be fucking hilarious. Sorry, that was mine. Oh my
Wow.
god!
Wow, Victor.
Whoa!
That
we
was-
have.
A little
Whoa!
turn to it. Yeah.
Whoa.
See what happens when I hang out with the boss.
Victor's
too
been
much.
around way
We
too
don't
long.
hang out. You just show up.
No, we do hang out. You said, "Hey, come on, bye," and I was like, "All right, cool."
Now I know how
I
I,
was
feel every
definitely
time
not
when he
talking
just
to
shows
you.
up. It sucks, doesn't it? He just randomly shows up.
Yeah, just like you just randomly showing up.
Oh,
All right,
yeah.
this is gonna be a fun
don't need to
show.
be-
All right.
That was Raw. That leads us to SmackDown. The only thing of relevance I can think of is to tell you that Brock Lesnar showed up on SmackDown
Yes.
to challenge
Brock
Kofi on the
Lesnar.
debut show on Fox, which was also.
Wait, I missed that?
I'm more shocked that Paul Heyman was able to plug Fox on the USA Network. Usually they still kind of quiet
Well,
that when they
I
have to
think,
move, but
well, they plugged the AEW on USA Network, so I mean,
this is true.
it's. I think USA is just kind of just at its wits end with everything.
But
It's
yeah,
like, you know
so
what?
you had Heyman come
Yeah.
out, challenge Kofi. Kofi accepted. So on the debut show on Fox, you're going to get Brock versus Kofi.
You're gonna get Brock winning the WWE Championship and hopefully losing it.
Is
to
everyone in
John Cena at
agreement
the
with
Royal
that?
Rumble.
Is that what you think?
Oh yeah, of course. Brock's totally gonna win that.
Brock's
Yeah,
going to
for
win?
sure. Yeah.
From a kayfabe breaking point of view,
Whoa.
I would say
He's bringing cake.
Kofi's hopes is that why would Brock win a title on a show that Heyman's not writing for?
Ooh.
Oh.
Because he's gonna be a Bischoff guy now. Fuck you, Paul Heyman.
Oh,
yeah.
So do I
He
think
always
Brock
changes.
is going to win? Yes, but there's that small hope where I'm like, why would Heyman want to work double duty? You got enough going for you on Raw.
Or Kofi becomes a Heyman guy and gets drafted to
our,
Raw.
our SoCal champ is watching.
Which one are you
TJ
referring to?
Swab.
Jay
The
Swab.
GCF
See,
SoCal
now I
Heavyweight
see-
Champion.
I
What's up,
see that your
TJ?
actual SoCal champ is watching.
Yeah, hi, Caddy.
Hi, Caddy.
Alexander Vega, he's our SoCal champion.
Oh, yeah.
No,
means
no,
Caddy.
Caddy
You need to
is
relax.
once again on his wife's profile.
Steve Dodge
Hi,
is
Caddy.
watching. Steve Dodge is the
Hey,
SoCal
Caddy.
champion.
I'll have more to say about you later. Keep watching.
Oh, Cadillac.
Yeah. And TJ. Hi, TJ.
Hey,
I think you were,
guys.
What's up,
you were one of the
Tej?
reasons why I'm here again. You guys had a show last week and got booted off by everyone.
I mean, I'm sorry, TJ. I mean, it's just a 2-week suspension, man.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes for you. That was SmackDown this week. This
Be
brings
back.
us to a big week for NXT as well.
NXT.
NXT debuted on USA. Where do we even start?
Oh,
Leo Rush came back.
Leo Rush did come back.
he did.
Leo Rush came back and won the #1 contendership at the Cruiserweight title, which proves that 205 Live will soon be merging to NXT.
Yes.
What do I have to say about Leo Rush? Leo Rush
Go ahead.
Leo Rush has all the talent in the world. No,
Ready
I
for
got
that
this. I
pause.
got this. Leo Rush is a very entertaining individual. He has all the talent in the world, which is why I suppose it's such a shame that he's such a prick in real life.
Damn.
You're on
Shots
social
fired.
media and you hide behind your kids and you try and act like you're father of the year, all the while being a complete asshole to everyone else, acting like you're a star. It's real. It's a damn shame. If it wasn't for your attitude, this could definitely be the year of the moth. You know,
Yeah.
man of the hour.
I was like, you're the moth. That's,
Man
is
of
that,
the hour.
that Marty.
Marty
whatever his name
had
is.
his own thing going.
Yeah.
Leo Rush is the man of the hour, the moth. Leo, I'm hoping you pull your head out of your own ass and are able to be humble, and maybe that's why you're back.
I mean, just
Hope
take,
you learned a lesson.
just take a chill pill, like
And
a
you
blue
should
pill or something.
and you should probably stop rapping. That's not your thing. You should
Is he
stop.
rapping?
Yeah,
He's
he
rapping
made
now?
like a little
Did
music
he?
video.
Did he?
You know,
Wow.
like Kobe tried it.
No, not
Don't
Diddy,
do it
Leo
again.
Rush.
Like, no.
yeah.
Shut up.
This is what I come back to.
Good
this
one.
is
Good one.
the week off.
Good one.
Not off. The week healing my neck chant. And this is what I come back to. All right, we had Imperium from NXT UK debut. That was
Oh.
kind of a shocker.
Why were they
they're
just
the
like
biggest?
sitting in the parking lot just drinking tea? That's like
Well,
the worst.
they showed up earlier in the night,
Because they're classy. They want
and
to.
actually you had Kushida of all people challenge.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
So,
So,
is-
is
I
that
didn't see
this week?
I'm not sure what that's building to exactly. I mean,
Kushida versus
Imperium
Walter,
is
I don't think-
that's the UK champ, so it looks like NXT is no longer just NXT on one side, NXT UK on another. It looks like they're
Even
kind
though
of
that
one
would be
brand.
cool, I think they should kind of do that.
I mean, it looks that's the way they're
Especially
going, which is
with
kind of
Survivor
cool.
Series and everything going on. Like you had Rhea Ripley going up against who's the champion? Shayna Baszler.
Yeah,
Shayna.
Shayna Baszler.
You know, and then you got Imperium. Then you have Pete Dunne, Cassius
Pete
Ohno.
Dunne, yeah, showed up.
Yeah,
too.
Cassius
So,
Ohno, like basically pledging his allegiance to UK, and then you got Cesaro coming. Oh, hey,
Rumored,
hey,
rumored.
hey, mom, how's it going?
Oh, hi, Mom.
Aw.
Shut.
I know your mom.
So yes, NXT. You had Undisputed Era fulfill the prophecy. They won all the gold.
Wow.
So on NXT, Undisputed Era is your heavyweight champ, not heavyweight, NXT champion, NXT North American, and tag team.
That sounds
They
very,
need to add a girl to the team.
That sounds very
Take that
Bullet
one.
Clubbish.
It's very Bullet Clubbish.
Who would the girl be?
Ah.
Rhea Ripley.
Well,
There's
if
a few.
if she didn't stay at AEW,
Britt Baker?
Britt Baker could always get the job.
That'd be
Oh.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, I forgot.
Well,
what I
that was
gonna
about your ending, which we went on, and that'll be it for that. Is
Oh.
NXT ended with Killian Dane versus Matt Riddle, and it ended in a gigantic brawl, as you said backstage. They went into the ring, and half the roster ran out. Felt like right before Royal Rumble. That
Yeah.
They've gone back to time and time again of you have the whole roster hit the ring, and I get why you did it. It was your debut show. You wanted to show it off at the end there, making it seem like anything could happen. Very cool ending. We'll see where it goes from there. I was a little shocked that you didn't see anyone from the main roster, as it was hinted.
I mean, technically, you saw the Street Profits.
Well, yeah, but you had the rumors of Cesaro, Kevin Owens. I even heard something about Daniel Bryan, which I don't see happening
Nah.
now, especially.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, I thought for sure you would see someone from the main roster.
Maybe
I'm a
not the
little, I'm a
debut
little
episode,
happy they
yeah.
didn't, but yeah, that
Really
was
thought
this
this
week
week
in
was
WWE
going.
television.
Yeah, it'll probably be
Um,
a down the line thing.
No.
Typical.
Yeah,
WWE
that was
stuff.
WWE television. Now a couple of questions before actually the Q&A. There are some questions that I'm going to bump up because it's wrestling world related. Kenny Omega this week, after watching NXT, said he believes that the NXT stars, the stars of NXT, would be wrestling the dark matches on AEW.
What?
What?
This was Kenny Omega. Now again, this
For
is
me,
Kenny.
I think where's the lie in that though?
There's no what? Come on, NXT
It's
stars.
competition. I mean, what I'm going to tell you is right now, if Adam Cole was on AEW, he would be main eventing.
Exactly.
It would not be a dark match.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to sit there and talk about the rookies, you're right. NXT is still a developmental league, so it
Okay, yeah,
would
Kona
be,
Reeves, but if you're talking like Velveteen Dream, like he's a bigger star than most of the guys on your roster. Like at least people know these guys.
it's they're finally firing back.
like,
Is what I think it is.
That's cool, but Kenny took the wrong approach to this.
Agreed. But you know what? There's some truth and there's definitely some not so truth about that. I agree in the sense that yes, NXT is supposed to still be a developmental league, but yes, when you have names like Velveteen Dream that's become a star, when you have Adam Cole that is already a star on the Indies and would be in your club right now if that were the case.
And all of these NXT guys were indie stars while you were climbing up the ranks, Kenny Omega. Like while you were like the undercard in PWG.
I get where you're coming
Kyle
from.
O'Reilly was the PWG champion. So what the fuck are you talking about, Kenny Omega? Like you had the second best match at Wrestle Kingdom last year. You main evented against Okada or Jericho. Like, come on, dude. Like, get out of town. Like, out of all the elite, you're like the last good wrestler. Like, it's like Cody, Young Bucks, you, maybe Marty ahead of you. I don't know, but like, come on, Kenny. Like, go play Tekken or some shit.
Tekken's a
Tej
good
wants
game,
to
though.
point out that while we mentioned Japan, did we see the return of Kishin Liger?
I did.
I did.
I saw that.
It's
see
always very cool to see happen.
I didn't see that.
If you're not aware of what
Because
this
you guys,
is, this is where he.
you guys aren't cultured.
Yeah,
That's
this
why.
is where he
Very
essentially
cultured.
pulls off his suit and mask and has a layer of, for lack of a better term, Finn Balor-esque paint underneath it. It's the evil Liger. It's very cool to see. Very cool seeing that just happened last night or 2 nights ago.
Last night.
Last night, yeah, very cool. 2 other themes in the wide world here before we go in further. Cody over Omega. I mean,
No.
you know I agree with it.
I won't let Gio talk. Because he's an idiot. Just
No, I
like
can
you,
talk
Chad.
another time. You're an idiot.
That's why we're showing up to the show.
So Vic,
I don't need to
the
sometimes.
wider world of wrestling here,
I'm
Vic.
talking to you. I'm talking to
Question.
you.
The question was to us, and this is
Right.
getting a little controversial here.
Very.
This week, David Benoit has been going around with AEW. He had a meeting with Tony Khan and got to see their show. He had pictures out there with Natty Neidhart, with what is his TJ Wilson?
Yes.
Tyson Kidd. I'm sorry, that
Tyson
slipped my
Kidd.
mind.
wow.
Yeah. So
been a
his
while
name
since
is
he's
now
been
out
around.
there. The question is, how do we all feel about that? I feel if he's even half as talented as his father, he should be out there wrestling.
Yeah.
Now, if you're asking me if he's ever going to get a WWE job, absolutely not.
No.
But,
Not going to happen.
No.
Not going to use the kid looks just like his father is the other thing
Yeah.
that's not so much going for him. But even half as talented, I say become a star on the Indies. I would love to see him team up with the New Heart Foundation. I think he would be a perfect fit with Pillman Jr. and Davey Boy Smith Jr. That would be very cool to see.
Yeah.
Don't let the sins of the father affect you.
which is weird. 'cause
Alleged.
I'm thinking that.
And we'll have more Q&A on that
Well,
later.
let's-
There's
let's
some more
just
things
hope,
coming to that.
Kevin Sullivan doesn't have any kids.
Oh, we're in the business. You can't do that thing. All right. Last one of the wide world, and it was kind of a stupid question if you ask me. Orange Cassidy went viral. He's one of the top hits on Twitter based on what he did at AEW of the springboard? Suicide
And this
dive.
is not to be confused with Big Cass or social media girl. Shut up.
He did a suicide dive with his hands in his pocket, shot straight out, rolled back in, kipped up with hands in pocket, went viral.
Pure athleticism.
I
Pure
still don't
athleticism.
understand how he does that.
'Cause
I
he's
really
a
don't.
star.
Nobody understands.
And they're
He's a
Like
wrestling
he
he's a
defies
wrestling magician.
gravity.
I know.
All
It's kind of
physics are just non-existent. to me.
Yeah.
Why are you
But
just talking
the-
talking to a microphone?
right. We have mics, guys.
Why
Sorry, I
is
just can't
no,
see him with
alright.
all your big old space around here. But
Oh,
sorry.
your big
Oh, okay.
space around
Sorry.
here.
Go ahead.
Gio,
Glad that
Gio.
black eye finally healed.
Gio,
Took a while.
RJ, come on, guys.
Yeah,
come
you
on,
just smudged me.
come on.
Sorry. Like,
I'm indifferent.
you know,
Keep
I
it
did
back.
say I was gonna, be cool with this.
Why we have you here? You're
All right.
finally here to return. Say hi to everyone, Gio. Just calm.
Say hi.
All right. Orange Cassidy
guys.
went viral. Even with all that athleticism, he still has his fair share of haters because they're saying what he does is bland. There is nothing bland about what Orange Cassidy does. It is the most entertaining thing I've seen in a long time. And here's why also. In this business, it is so rare for something new to come along. Everything has been done before. Everything is paying homage or an imitation of something else. Orange Cassidy is something very new. It's very cool to see something
And
that I
try to
haven't
do
seen
anything with your hands in your pockets.
before. Right?
Yeah.
He's going to be, as he's already gone viral on Twitter, he's going to be the breakout star of this
He
company.
literally does a DDT with his hands in his pocket.
He does a Canadian destroyer sitting down.
How
Like,
did he
Look
do
at
it?
Wow.
this.
Yeah, like I actually just watched like a YouTube video of like top 20 moves of Orange Cassidy. He does some real dope shit very nonchalantly, and it's great.
He does. So that,
Yeah.
unless there was any more, I think that closes out this week in wrestling.
This week.
Now, we're all here for a reason. We're 1 week out, as I said. 1 week from right now, we will have Big Trouble in Little Dojo.
Yes,
I
we will.
love that name.
It's a good name.
Let's
It is-
talk
it is,
this
right?
through.
It's a
good name.
very good name.
Because I got news for you.
Already.
I'll get on this right now. I wasn't going to be here today. I wasn't here last week. I've been a little distracted. I came back for a reason. I came back dressed to the nines to remind everyone who I
Looking
am.
like a snack, Joseph saying.
Thank you.
He
You look
Thank
great.
you,
You
RJ.
look great.
Thank you, Gio.
He dressed like
I'm
that
here-
with this hot weather too. Jesus Christ.
To remind everyone who I am. I am your GCF commissioner. That is your owner right there. I am not going to be bossed around by someone that comes in here claiming to be the mouth of the investors.
Yeah, you.
Now I've said this.
Look-alike.
I've said this since day one, and I'll explain it to everyone else as well. And he'll agree. He'll finally agree to this point. When RJ started this company, he didn't have all the means to do this. He went and met with a group of people called the Conglomerate of Investors.
Well, people I thought were.
He signed the deal. He got what he needed financially. Now, should he have read the paperwork a little? That's neither here or there. He took the deal. He was a smart man to take that deal. I work for these men. They hired me, appointed me as commissioner to oversee the day-to-day runnings of this company. They hired me to make sure this company runs smooth. And up until now, I think I've done a pretty damn good job.
You did.
Now, I don't think me and RJ got along to begin with. He'll admit that. But we've done the best that we could. We've gotten you the best talent that we could. We've gotten you these SoCal legends, as it were, okay? So don't now decide that I'm not doing the job by sending in Declan. And yes, I know who he is. If you didn't know, his name is Declan. I'm not going to go into a backstory. He works with the investors. He works for the investors. You are not a member. So don't come in here and bark orders at me. You are here to tell me what they have to say because I didn't listen to them. That's fine.
A black kid named Declan, he must have gotten bullied in school.
I mean, look at him. Last week, they spent an hour insulting you, and I loved every minute of it.
That guy's
But
a scary guy, though.
No, he's not.
To me.
he is not. But
The
I
only
will
thing
tell
scary
you.
about him is how tight those pants were.
I will tell you right now,
Pretty nice
I
man.
still work for the investors.
Okay, fine.
I'm still here to do the job that they hired me for. But you do not need to send in anyone else to be your mouthpiece, guys. You know what I'm capable of. You know I've gotten the job done. Period. Moving on from that, you just greenlit Chris Cadillac to pick and choose the time and the place of where he gets to defend that belt, and he chose it immediately by jumping me. Then you had Declan have the power to count that. That's fine. I'm not even going to go against that. He pinned me in the ring after the show. No one around. Cool. Defended the belt. Won't be back at this show. All right. What's done is done. I'm here now to do the job. And I'll have more to say to Cadillac come the next Sunday, whether you're here or not. Declan, if you know what's good for you, stay home and stay out of my business.
Yeah, wherever.
Now that that's done, let's plug the show.
Let's plug it.
RJ, take it away.
Well, you might have heard over the last week, but our main event is official. It was signed in pig's blood and in regular chicken scratch signature. Tony Ray's like, come on, like, who signs your shit? But Sin Bodhi will be coming down here to GCF.
The warlord of weird.
Circus animals and people included, apparently. Did you read his email?
It was hard to even.
I
It was bound in like flesh of
It's,
something.
you know,
I don't.
Yeah.
It's just chicken bones. You
I
know,
don't
that's
think-
it.
You know,
you would
Chicken
know
bone and blood.
you know what
That's
chicken
it.
bones are.
You know.
the investors have made us sign some weird deals.
Yeah,
but,
no,
Yeah. Almost
Yeah, they
like-
make you sign a lot of
So
weird stuff.
Sin Bodhi and Tony Reyes will be going one-on-one in a UV rules match for the UV championship, and there's been some promises that were made on Sin Bodhi's behalf that it's going to be very bloody.
He says he's going to eat his fingers and his nails
And his spleen.
and his spleen, and I think something with his brains as well.
I mean,
This was a very well thought out.
in
speech he
retrospect,
gave
it's
us.
a very hearty meal, but
For
Yeah.
I don't think. I don't
Now,
think, I don't
for
think
everyone that
Slaughter's the way
doesn't
to
know,
go.
let me explain the rules one more time. The UV division rules, loosely based, there are no rules, except pinfalls must take place in the ring. Now, last show was a little special because Tony defended it and wanted that rule banned. It's not going to be every match. Usually the UV division is anything goes, but pinfall takes place in that ring.
Am I the only one who's scared for Tony Reyes in this thing?
Oh, not at all.
Yeah,
I'm
he
I'm
might.
kind of
Sin,
scared.
Sin Bodhi's a psychopath.
Yeah.
He
and
might even kill
while
Jordan
we're at
Clearwater
it,
this
I'm gonna
second.
go ahead and
What
give
are
a
you
plug.
gonna do?
The day
Kills your
before, the day before our show, which is Sunday, 3PW is running Saturday, and Sinbo D will be there as
He's
well,
gonna kill Jordan
challenging their
Clearwater.
champion.
Wait, is he trying to take over all
Uh,
SoCal stuff?
So in a 2-day
As long as he
period,
doesn't go to Barstow,
Sinbo
I
D may become the 3PW champ and the GCF UV division title holder.
That's a dangerous man.
Wow.
Right
I don't-
there.
I don't
Yeah. How are you gonna talk to him?
I'm
wins.
gonna let him do his thing.
I don't
Alright,
even want to shake his hand. I don't know. That's scary to me.
Yeah.
I don't
Me
think
too.
we thought this through accepting this deal.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
give the
We
fans what
should
they
have.
want.
We should have just went with New Jack, like I
That's what I've
said.
tried to do so far.
I'd actually rather take New Jack than
I'd
the
take
Warlord of
at least-
Weird.
Oh, you don't.
At least we know. At least we know at least one person's getting stabbed, and that's it.
Yeah, at least
We don't know what Sinbad
At
is going
least
to do
it's
to people.
expected. with
It's
New Jack.
guaranteed to get weird, and I'm looking forward to that.
He's talking about eating people and cutting people open.
Almost like the
Well,
DC
it-
Comics
clearly
character.
it's working. He's getting in.
My
not,
grandparents are going to be at this show. They
He's
don't
getting
need to see
in not just Tony Reyes' head. He's gotten into all of ours, which is what he does best. He's the warlord of weird. This is
So-
he's gotten into our minds. We don't know what
Yeah, he's
to
kinda weird.
expect.
He reminds me of Professor.
I mean,
Pig
if we
from
can
Disney.
sacrifice Geo Amazing, I mean, I think
Not
Whoa,
my
whoa,
best
whoa,
friend.
whoa,
Hey,
whoa,
hey.
whoa,
he's got enough
whoa.
meat. Like
That's
he's
my-
got enough
whoa.
meat on his bones.
That's
It's
my-
It
like
was between
Tony Reyes
me
and
and
my
Jace.
best friend.
Roscoe
though, I
Walrus over here. It'll be probably you, all right? Not me. Okay? It'll probably be you.
All right.
Why did we sit next? Why did you guys?
Yeah,
sit
why are
next
we sitting next to each other?
Hey,
How did this happen?
Didn't you have
Little room over
tattoos?
What? Yeah, they were there. They're gone now.
This man can afford to get tattoos on and off like that. All right, that's the money
I
that
mean-
Geo Amazing has.
Pretty much, yeah.
So you
Yeah.
went.
Never
through,
mind the scar tissue that.
Yeah, you
leaves,
went through
but
all
you
that
know
pain
what?
of getting
That's
whole sleeves removed.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 2019. It could
And
be just
I
cyberpunk type
bared
stuff
it.
going on.
Because I'm Geomazing. And I can bear anything.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that wasn't.
Joey
that
the
wasn't
Bull,
what you said after
shout out.
November the Rain.
Tony Reyes is one badass mother. Watch your mouth. Shout out Joey the Bull. That's good stuff.
No,
Tony-
cannibalism is not allowed. This is why we're kind of worried here. we
Hold
don't.
on.
We don't have the insurance
UV
for this.
division.
Yeah.
UV
We do not have
rules.
the
Yeah.
insurance for
If the pinfall has not taken place, cannibalism is allowed.
Yeah.
It is in a UV rules match.
What division did you
Anything
create?
goes.
That is terrible.
This
I'll
is your
tell you what
division.
division I created.
I
A
am
division
scared.
that welcomes Sinbodi to come out and challenge for any belt he wants, have any rules he wants, and I'm looking forward to this. Anything goes.
Should we even have
until
a ref out there?
Anything goes
You might eat
until
the
that
ref thinking
pinfall
it's a
takes
zebra.
place.
Be careful. We gotta be careful.
That being said, again, kids,
Poor
do
Luther.
not eat the bloody candy. But that's up to your
Or
parents
the
to tell
bloody
you that
carcass
too.
that's going to be left in.
Well, kids,
all
no,
over
don't
the
eat.
dojo?
That's only for the wrestlers in the ring to do. All right. No.
You think John's going to make us pay for all the blood on the walls after this?
It's the main event. I mean, when we close up shop that night, we'll just get the bleach and take care of it. All right, moving on. That's our main event,
it's
guys. So we have a
practically gone
stacked
for that
card
call
for
the,
you.
Call the coroners.
How about this
practically gone at
match?
that point.
The GCF debut of Snipes.
Oh,
What's his name?
What's his name? Snipes.
snipes.
He is debuting here, taking on. What's the opposite of undefeated?
Defeated?
He is taking on Toxic
Fucking
Trent.
Hawkins with
Trent,
GCF?
I am not mocking you, kid, because you have put on amazing matches here. But Toxic Trent has something to prove.
Damn, really?
Trent, I believe, is 0-4 in the
0-4.
GCF.
Toxic
No
Trent is
way.
the Oakland Raiders of GCF?
Wow.
Whoa.
Damn.
Okay, now
really
again, guys.
have-
You
Again,
really
guys.
hate the
Damn.
Raiders.
Yeah, I do.
RJ, let's try. I am not mocking Trent.
I mean, I
Trent-
love Toxic Trent. He's a great
Hell
guy.
of a
We talk on
talent.
Twitter all
He
the
is,
time.
actually.
He has come within inches of a win each time, which is why I think he's got something to prove. So Snipes and Trent, and they've got history. Obviously, this is the first time this goes down in the GCF, but apparently they have fought several times before, and every time so far, Snipes, I believe, has come out the victor.
So he is the Oakland Raiders.
He's not undefeated,
He's not defeated.
it's not in his entire career that he's never won a match. He hasn't won a match in GCF.
Well, I know he's won some
I mean,
titles
he's the,
before.
yeah, what? He's the whole effing pre-show.
the whole effing
He's the
pre-show.
whole effing pre-show.
Buy your shirts. I hope he brings them to the show.
Get his candy. Sometimes that makes you loopy, but I don't know what happened.
His
Why are you buying
toxic.
his
Yeah, his little toxic candies. It's weird.
What?
You should try
He
it.
sells
Wait.
them. At our
What?
show, Toxic Trent has candy to
Are we
sell.
sure it's candy? He is from Northern California.
Toxic Trent sells some candy at our show.
It's okay for you to eat this. There's
So
no
what I'm
blood.
hearing though,
we-
let's get deep into this. What do you know of Snipes and everything?
What do you guys
Given the
know
two
about
of them,
Snipes?
Our shows.
How are
What
these
do
two
you-
buying these
What do I know about Snipes?
Yes.
He's a great athlete. He's a great young talent, up and coming here in Southern California. He's recommended by one of my good friends, Sean Black, who told me, "Hey, you should book this kid." You know,
Shout out.
he's got
Shout
he's got a bright future in this thing. You know, he's got a hell of a wrestling moveset. I'm excited to see what he brings to the table here at GCF, and he's guaranteeing and expecting big things next Sunday.
So right now, you had to call it. Is your money on Snipes?
Yes.
One one from RJ.
For me, it's Toxic Trent.
It's Toxic Trent. Gio.
Yeah.
I'll probably say Snipes.
Yeah?
I'm gonna go for it. Yeah,
I'm gonna
Snipes.
I'm
I
gonna
can't
say
believe I'm
this.
actually agreeing with that.
I know
Yeah.
they both have something to prove. Snipes is here as a
I'm
debut.
broken
Obviously
right now in
wants
the
to
middle.
win. Trent needs this win. My money is going with Trent. You gotta pull out this win, kid. I know it. I see it in your eyes. You got this. We got without giving away every match, we've got Guy Cool coming to our show. The party captain will be returning.
Woo! Is he bringing the? Well, I probably shouldn't say this word because
His,
my mom is
no,
watching. I probably
His
should.
his friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
His female
Will,
acquaintances.
will the party captain be bringing some of his girls? We'll see.
We will
always,
see.
always a fun time with Guy Cool around. Looking
can't wait to
forward
party
to
with
it.
him.
With Guy Cool
So
and TJ Suave, geez, that's a crazy
Oh, yeah.
party going on right there.
I heard that Tej sold Guy Cool the belt or the boat that he's got.
Oh yeah,
wow.
that name. I remember
Nice,
that
Tej,
name.
nice.
We shouldn't say that. We shouldn't say that.
Oh, that's where we draw the limit.
Yeah, well, actually-
Read the comments. I'm sure Tej will tell you.
My
the
mom
name
is
of
literally
that boat.
watching the show. We should not talk about this.
We
So
should
is
keep
that
going.
all I gotta do
Let's
anymore?
keep
Is
talking more about it.
Yep, TJ already mentioned the word that
How,
we weren't
Yep.
supposed
all
to
right.
say.
Yeah.
How's this?
Mentioned it once.
There it is in the comments. Tej will tell you the boat's name that he sold.
Yep. I
Here
just
we
saw
go,
the name.
guys. How's this for breaking news?
What?
A first,
What?
a night of firsts. The first time ever on a GCF show that the OCCW tag team titles will
What?
be defended.
Wait,
Yeah,
Team of Thunder and Lightning finally coming together on our show.
we finally broke John.
wait,
That
who are
is
they going up against?
that is
though?
Azrael and BA.
But who are they going up against?
They are going up against two members of DI.
Wait, how is Azrael going to do that?
Son of a choice.
He wants to get paid and keep the OCCW Tag Team Championships.
I don't
He's gonna
know.
do
I
this.
feel like BA might get. I don't know. BA, just watch your back.
Well,
This
there's
is fair.
gold on the line, and it's about time. Azrael has been asked for 3-4 shows now.
Mhm.
Whose side are you on? You have yet to give an answer, so now it's the ultimate answer. You either drop your tag titles to your family, or you become a fighting champ, stick with your friend, and beat the crap out of DI like they deserve. Azrael, I know I heard them say it, but I'm going to say it to you. I know you'll do the right thing. The same thing that I heard Helmuth say to you. He knows you'll do the right thing. I know you'll do the right thing.
Just watch your back.
Down with DI.
Will he do the right thing? Oh, Jesus. My mom is talking to TJ Suave.
Welcome to my world. All right, guys. A night of debuts, a night of firsts.
Teasing
This
Baker.
next talent, I can't begin to tell you how much he has come recommended. I have heard this
Good job,
name for a couple months now,
Oh.
and then I just heard that him and Helmuth had the match of the year in OCCW.
Shout out.
Nice.
Joey Barone, great name, will be making his debut at the GCF.
Oh.
Joey Barone.
Joey Barone. He has come
Why does that
highly
sound like a pizza
recommended.
company?
He has come highly recommended.
Is he Italian?
There is some Italian blood in there. However, he is all American when it comes to ring gear.
Oh.
He fights. I've seen him dressed to the nines as Captain America. I've seen
What?
that he has some
Captain-
Iron Man gear.
Wait, we're gonna
so
have
you
Captain
know I
America?
like you.
We're gonna have Captain America here.
I mean, if I have anything to say about it, he's going to dress as Iron Man.
Oh, okay.
We're going to get a superhero one way or another.
Is he a cosplayer or a wrestler?
Well, we had a cosplayer once. Didn't work out so well.
Why
This
not?
guy's an actual hero.
You're right.
Why not both?
You are correct. Wonder what he's cosplaying as now.
Homeless. All right, we got after. Sorry, guys.
Where's that blue pill, guys? We need to forget.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Oh man, you know it's bad when Victor Cassie goes off the rails.
Did we break anyone? We have the return of
I can't handle
the
these two.
undefeated in GCF, Mikey O'Shea.
So
Now-
he's like the New England Patriots of GCF.
Now, Mikey has been a little hostile lately. If you've kept up with Mikey,
Go Pats, eh?
Yes.
Mikey has this edge to him that I know we haven't gotten along recently, but I'm gonna say it right here now. This edge that you're showing, I like it. You're finally, you got upset with me because I said you were the heart of any promotion, and sometimes the heart gets in the way of the tough decisions. That's what I said to you, and if that's what lit a fire underneath you, you're welcome.
Well, now it's on his tights.
Oh, yeah.
So again, you're welcome.
Good job, Saint.
Mike
Good
O'Shea, thank you. Mike O'Shea will be there, and he has said time and time again he's coming for that GCF title. I know that he's getting a little upset because we haven't granted it to him,
Yeah.
but we've talked about this. I don't like what you did last time that led to Cadillac winning that belt. So, Mikey, you're a star, absolutely. You're finally showing some edge. I like it. If that's what you're coming for, I look forward to seeing what you have to do at Big Trouble in Little Dojo.
So we're saying it's Captain America versus the Juggernaut.
Turn his mic off. You're done.
I mean,
That's actually
You're
we have
done.
a,
He's done. He's done.
we
Stop.
have a comic
Good job.
book fight going
Good job.
on right now.
you do.
He doesn't get a mic on commentary next week.
That's perfect.
Shut up.
You too.
Guys.
Why are you sitting next to each other?
RJ.
I don't
Why
know.
are we
Why are we
RJ,
sitting next to
it's
each other?
all right.
Why?
All right,
Who put this together?
God.
Well, I think the investors did after the announced team that you had last week. So,
I feel like I'm getting in
You
trouble
know,
now. After
just
what I
calm.
said. God.
thank you.
Nothing.
Thank you,
What did you
Teach.
say?
Teach
Nothing.
loves the haircut.
He said something.
Who's Joe Mega?
Oh, that's a vintage line. Me and Teach go way back. But yes, he loves the
Why does he
haircut.
keep bringing that up if he...
Because he did porn.
Oh. all right. I can.
We got one more match to announce here, and it is a good one. Helmuth, you've kind of taken it upon yourself to lead the charge here of everything that DI's been going. We've got an up-and-comer in Hyde that defeated one of your members last show, defeated Count, and now you're coming for him because you like his look, because you think he'd be a good fit into the family. Hyde's not looking to join the family. So Hyde versus Helmuth is going to tear the house down,
Hyde
but
has
my
his own
money
family.
is on Hyde.
Hyde's going to bring that Thriller jacket to the ring. He's going to go... Oh, no, I was going to come with another Michael Jackson reference that probably shouldn't...
I'll
do
go
it.
so
Yeah,
far
probably
as to
shouldn't do
say
that.
this. BA is our boy. He started the war to take down DI. Hyde is going to be that final nail in the coffin.
Joe Enormous, huh?
Oh, God.
Yeah, you see the
We just
comments,
need to
huh?
have
No
one
need to
Tage
say
show.
what the ladies call me there, Tej. It's okay.
God. Wow.
It's all right, TJ. It's all right.
Oh, you're
You're my boy, Tej.
Teach, you the best.
Leave it at
Just
that.
want to say that.
The funny thing is, we're not going off the rails. It's the comments that are going off the rails right now.
Love the show, guys. Love the questions. Love the comments.
It'd be
Keep
weird to
it
call
coming.
Teach dad. No? All right.
Shut up.
Sorry.
So where have you been, actually?
Been
Taco
enjoying my
trucks.
vacation. You know, I needed this great vacation because Geo Mason can have any
Getting kicked out
vacation.
of every single buffet in Southern California.
Oh my God, you're probably right there next to me
I
in
mean,
line.
they do say all you could eat. I mean,
Get your money's worth.
yeah.
You probably went there twice for breakfast, huh?
I don't eat breakfast.
Guys, all right. Look, RJ,
Looks
plug
like
the
you ate
show.
5.
Plug the details. Tickets are still on sale.
They are.
PurplePass.com/GCF Dojo. $10 online, $15 at the door.
$10 pre-sale as well. Hit one of us up.
We have tickets.
But if you come day of, goes up to $15 at the door. Get them while you can for $10, guys.
Doors open at 2:30.
Showtime.
2:30 p.m. Showtime 3:15 p.m.
Earliest show we've ever ran. Come down on a Sunday early and enjoy your day.
And he has something to say about that, too.
Do I?
Yeah. It's before that crappy Raiders game.
Yes, it is. Well, it's during.
Or during.
It's during the crappy Raiders game.
And I know we say this all the time, but this is a show you do not want to miss.
Yeah,
You don't.
You don't want to miss.
You
it.
don't want to miss.
I mean, cannibalism. Do you want to see that live? Yeah, all right, there you go.
I mean, if we could. God damn it, TJ.
Is he bringing the puppets with him? That's what I want to know.
Oh, dude,
I hope he
if brings
does.
the I want him in that pig mask though. That thing's scary. And
It says a lot about you. You're just like sold on this pig mask. Could be the wrestler of the year, and you're just like, but he's got a pig mask? Bring that pig mask. That's weird, dude.
Saw.
He is
has a
very
pig
weird.
mask. Those things are scary. Pigs are just scary.
Why do we still have them?
Why are pigs scary?
Because
Why are clowns scary?
have you
'Cause
seen
clowns
some
are
mob
pieces of
movies
shit.
where they have pigs?
There's a lot of pieces of shit. That doesn't mean they're scary. Declan isn't scary. He's a huge piece
No,
of...
Declan just an Uncle Tom. That's what he is.
Are you
Oh,
guys
you're gonna get us
Whoa.
booted again, RJ. Just
Really?
Whoa.
I can't say that.
No.
I said the N word twice.
yeah,
last
and you
week.
can't say
And I
it.
can't call him Uncle Tom.
That's why you're missing everyone that was with you. They all got punished for what you're saying. I don't know who the snitch is, but come on, man. The investors are always watching.
Jeez.
You know how I feel about those investors.
Yeah,
Well,
they always are watching.
Big Trouble in Little Dojo is gonna be our last show, pretty much.
Don't say that because we've been asked that.
Yeah.
Guys, if that was your question also, I'm going to say this right now and look right at me here. GCF is not going anywhere.
Are we just not gonna acknowledge what
GCF is here to
Gio Mason
stay.
just said?
Wait, why is Geo Amazing here anyways?
What did Gio Amazing just say?
The investors are always watching. Now he's just staring at the camera like a fucking idiot.
Wait, why are you here? Because we really... Did you ever get a memo why he's here?
I mean, no, he just hit me up and told me he was coming. I thought he got it.
Yeah, no,
approved.
we get emails about who's supposed to be on the show.
Right.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
why
you
is
do.
he-
You're supposed to.
Right. You said you were, I thought you approved. You asked if,
Wait,
okay.
why are you here though? Like, I know we're...
Well, one thing is, I'm tired of both of you guys getting along. I just heard you guys about talking clowns and how you guys hate clowns, but I'm tired of your guys' friendship. But you know that segment where they said, Austin, it was me? You remember that segment? Yeah, it was me saying I'm the one that told the investors that about you guys and your little
You
friendship.
told us.
Why?
So Takashi Gio Amazing over here dropped the dime to the investors.
Pretty much.
He's the one.
Pretty
who-
much.
So, because I've been getting along with RJ and doing the job that we're here to do, you took it upon yourself to contact the investors that in return sent Declan in here.
Yes,
You know,
that was
you know how
me.
many, you know how many boundaries we can't cross anymore? Like, we can't mention
Do
a
you see
few
why
things.
I punched him in the face?
Gio, I'm going to ask that you get up and leave this table before
I'm
something
about
bad
to leave,
happens.
but yes, that was me, and I'm tired of you guys being friends. So, Saint, change your ways before something else happens.
Ain't that a bitch?
What the heck?
Gio, before you go too far, personal invite. Come on down with your buddy Declan next Sunday. Let's talk about that next Sunday. Big Trouble in Little Dojo. You don't like the job I'm doing, apparently. You went ahead of me. You went above me. You talked to the investors and are trying to get me essentially replaced.
That was your
Come on
boy.
out next Sunday.
That was
What-
weird.
I knew those tattoos was fake. See,
All right.
Dude, like,
All right.
that
And he-
was your boy.
dude, he's my best friend, and he hasn't told me
Shut up.
anything.
Stop.
I'm just...
This is
All right.
us thing.
All right. No. That's good. That's good. Now I know. Now I know. It's fine. It's this.
It be your own people sometimes, ain't it? That's some crazy. Your best
Let me
friend?
explain something
Did
too.
you know this?
Before
No.
Did he have a hand in this?
No.
he doesn't have a hand in his own life. How's
This
he
is
gonna
true.
have a
This
hand?
is fair. I've seen. I've
Oh,
seen. Yes, I've seen it on social media.
All right, you just gave me a lot to think about there, Gio. Thanks. That's good stuff. That's good stuff.
I was gonna invite him to my birthday party.
All right.
Nobody's.
So
gonna be
even
birthday
further,
party, baby.
I
You gotta stop sending me that invite.
before we get into the Q&A, then let me just point this out too. I've been asked how many bosses there are. 2. You're looking at them. You're looking at the owner. You're looking at the commissioner. Do we answer to higher ups? Yeah, it's political. It's you got to do what you got to do. That's crossing the line. I don't even know how to say that. Here,
What role does Gio Amazing play in this investor bullshit?
you
Are you sure you're even the one that brought him in now?
I'm absolutely the one, but I gave
Are
a.
you?
I mean, I gave him a list of people. They said he
mean,
was
it
the
seems-
hand-picked future.
It seems like it's been planned from the beginning or something.
The investors, the one thing he said right is the investors are always watching. There are higher ups. They are not our bosses. They're not in charge of this company. They have a stake in a company. That's what it is. Picture this. Here's a pyramid.
The Illuminati.
Tippy
All right,
top.
cool.
No, I'm
This is
not
what
going to
we
name drop that.
All
Just
right.
you don't want to get into trouble. All right.
Oh.
Here's the investors. Tippy top are the investors. They have all kinds of things that they invest money into. They're smart to do it.
No, like-
Right around here,
What?
right
Oh
around
my
here,
God.
that eye in the middle, that's me. So there I am.
What are you doing?
There I am right there. At the tippy top is the investors.
only wanna sit
I
next
worked
to him
for
anymore.
them.
God.
Can we
You know,
scoot
it is what it
over,
is.
Please.
You're always asking questions. I'm going to go into it. They tell me what to do. I do it. They tell me what to invest in. I've done it.
Did you take
and
a blood
until
oath? Was there
until
fire
right
here?
now,
Was
I've
there-
always done the job you asked me to do. I'm going to continue to do
Wait.
the job that you've asked me to do. I'm going to run this company. He's going to run this company. Do not send in people over us because
Is-
that's just not going to succeed.
Is TJ part of this too?
TJ is not part of the investors. I hired TJ personally.
This is getting weird. This is getting weird.
All right.
Do you know Beyonce?
I can't talk about who I know. I can't talk about who's in charge. No, I'm not gonna. I can tell you who I don't know because they're nothing is Hootie. All right, so
I
anyone,
mean, that's something I can't agree with.
before we close out, we're gonna get to the Q&A section. I just want to plug one more time. You'll see me. You'll see him. You'll see all the stars I listed earlier next Sunday at 3:00.
You'll see all the druids that are going to carry us out of the dojo at the end of the show.
Oh, no, that's next month for OCCW. All right. Moving on to the Q&A. Here we go.
Illuminati?
Don't name drop that.
Why'd you let me?
Don't name drop that. You can't put labels on these things,
Why are
RJ.
we?
Time for the break it down section. That's Q&A here. Ooh, we got some good ones today, guys.
Break
As
it down.
always, shout us out on Instagram. That's on mine. That's on GCF. Hit us up on Facebook. Ask away any wrestling related questions. These are some good ones. These are some edgy ones, but I'm going to answer them as best we can.
Super deep ones.
This first one was a question asked to us by Jonathan Malice this past week on the Royal Ramble. See that every Tuesday right here on Free Admission.
Shout out.
It was, what has been the highest high and the lowest low so far in year one of GCF? You want to take this one first?
Well, I can tell you one low.
Without
finding out
naming names.
Technically sold my soul to the Illuminati right now.
Hey,
It's
man.
kinda-
We all have. At least you know it. Move on.
Wait, what?
If you accept currency, you're already involved. Just saying.
Oh.
What kind of sick shit is that?
Oh, wake up, guys. We're in America. Childish Gambino taught you in a song.
So that's
Come
what.
on.
So that's what Rammstein was saying.
Highest high and lowest lows. Answer the question, RJ.
Highest high, probably. I mean, just getting the recognition from big name wrestlers, and knowing that people do want to be a part of this, and that we're growing and progressing, and sky's the limit for us, here in GCF, and every moment that we spend, whether it's in a meeting or here on the podcast or at a show, it's always been good. So I feel like the highest of the high is just being in the business and being here,
All right. Lowest lows.
selling our souls to the Illuminati.
Yeah, that's a weak one. All right. I got a couple of the highest highs. God, you're all so edgy today. All right. Highest highs, I can tell you right now.
Bunch of crap.
Yeah. Just brush it under the rug. Move on with your lives. Everyone living
That's
it,
what
Just
cult
keep
leaders
doing.
always do.
Is
Sweep
that
shit
why there's
under the rug.
always 3 of everything here?
Yeah.
The highest high for me, and this is not a lie. Actually, there's 2. One, hearing, and I apologize because I don't know the match exactly that I'm talking about here. But the highest highs was the first time hearing the crowd break out into "This is awesome" during a GCF event. This is awesome.
Probably after I punched Gio Amazing in the face, that Benedict Arnold, that turncoat.
I'll
Snitch.
deal with that next Sunday. But that moment, I can't even describe it. Yeah.
He was
The
in the Illuminati.
second one, and this one is all ego. The highest highs, because I am used to going out there, and I'll just say it, not being the most liked person in the room. Not like now where everyone loves me, obviously. But in this room, I mean, I get it. I'm a star. But last show, my music hit, and I was expecting it booed, and instead I came out and got quite possibly the biggest pop I was ever expecting. I was quite taken back by that, and that's as true as it gets. I never expected for my music to hit, which is an offshoot of Green Day, by the way. Shout out to them. That music hits, and cheers as soon as I went out there. That blew me away.
I must say, that's not the most egotistical thing you've ever said.
Chills. I mean, it's truth. Lowest lows. Finding out that people you thought were cool, and this isn't only about today, finding out the people you invested in weren't quite with it in the end. Sometimes you get let down. Read into that as much as you want to, but that is the lowest of the low. That was question 1. Keep them always coming, guys. This one is wide world of wrestling related. I think the rest of them are. Oh, no, maybe not, but... Next question. Sticking with controversy, what's the most controversial moment in wrestling that you could think of? 2 very easy ones come to mind. I'm going to let him say the first.
Chris Benoit getting murdered.
Were those the investors?
Let's,
too?
Probably what?
Oh, dude, what is going
Chris
on?
That's why you defended the Kevin Sullivan comment earlier.
So, RJ says the most controversial moment in wrestling was Chris Benoit. I'm going to leave it at that. Was the Chris Benoit murder/suicide. Obviously is quite... It definitely ruined the business for 3-4 years after that.
Yeah, Amityville Part 2.
Absolutely the number one that comes to my mind, but number 2 or almost tied would be Owen Hart, because that changed things forever.
And it changed our perception of... Well, no,
We
we all hated Brett, so...
Yeah, no, I mean, he was already in WCW at that point
Yeah,
anyway.
turned
But
Brett
yeah.
to even...
The wrestling world has a lot of things that
Yeah.
are... You can
Especially
go
be-
back to Bruiser Brody. You can go
behind the
back
scenes
to...
stuff.
There's another one, not even Bruiser Brody. There's a couple of real iffy deaths in this business. I mean, controversial was Eddie Guerrero, but that wasn't for anything he did at the time. That was
Yeah.
things from his past, I think, caught up to him.
Yeah.
But
That-
yeah.
Yeah, it's not always...
And then if you're going from a standpoint of the business, like a booked controversy, Randy Orton saying Eddie's in hell, Eric Bischoff showing up on Raw as the GM the first time he did it.
the time when Triple H had...
Katie Vick.
Yeah.
That's...
That one was off.
I mean... What else? It's, the Muhammad Hassan stuff.
Essentially having Undertaker kill off Muhammad Hassan.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the wrestling world's quite interesting, obviously.
I mean, Vince wanting Shane and Stephanie to hook up.
And him and
Shit,
Stephanie,
yeah,
too.
that's
him and Stephanie.
He
And
pitched an idea for them to be
Actually,
the father for
hold
children.
on.
Triple
Hold
H
on.
basically drugging Stephanie and
not just
kidnapping
that,
her. And
Not just that. Vince McMahon pretty much pimping his daughter out to all the talent in
Yes.
WWE.
Undertaker, sacrificing Stephanie, Illuminati style.
All right. Yeah, lots of controversial stuff. Question 3, here we go. Are you happy with the GCF product? If not, what would you change?
Everything.
Here's the thing. I'm not going to say that I'm not happy with the product. However, for us to do our job, I'm never content with what we're putting out there. So what would I change? I am always looking to up our production value. I am always looking to get you the hottest wrestlers. I'm always looking to get one up everything. Every show must be better than the last, and that's the mentality. So am I happy with the product? I'm content with the product, but I'm never going to be content. I want more.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you snap those Illuminati fingers?
Better
man?
announce team. Just little things like that,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
Maybe a 2-man team.
Yeah. Me and Tej work very well together.
Right.
T. Jaskerly said Vince fighting God. Yeah, I don't know how he forgot that one.
Yeah,
Vince,
that was...
the tag match against God.
Actually, I wasn't too mad at that one. That was...
Hey, yeah.
Proof that you've been watching wrestling too long when the owner challenges God and you're like, this is okay. So, you know, it is what it is.
It's WWE.
There's light. The light's coming down from the ring. Obviously, he accepted the challenge. It's
Could
all
have been
right.
worse. Vince could have actually wrestled God and like sold like an invisible person like hitting him, but he didn't. It was just
No, but he had a lightning bolt hit in
That's-
that match
oh,
and then
yeah, that's
acted
true.
surprised about it.
God
Man.
was pissed.
Oh, wasn't essentially calling Shawn Michaels a wrestling god? There's theor-
JBL was known as the wrestling
I
god.
mean, but there's theories all behind that whole feud. Like, was he subtly just being like, "Yo, Shawn Michaels, you're a god to this business"?
Yeah. Is he not?
I mean, Johnny Malice would say otherwise.
Everyone's entitled to their opinion. However, Shawn Michaels
Everybody
is a
has
god.
one.
Last question that I have on here is, what are the most dumbed down / watered down things WWE has done to indie talent?
Rename them.
You know,
Ask ACH if you
I-
know who ACH is.
I agree with renaming them in the sense that owning their names. WWE likes to own what they make money off of. That doesn't bother me quite as much as when they give them a name and then name drop that name. Like Antonio Cesaro became Cesaro. Andrade Cien Almas. Andrade. Just Andrade.
Alexander Rusev.
Alexander Rusev.
Mustafa.
Mustafa Ali.
Mustafa Ali just became
Just Ali. I find it real hard when
Apollo
Vince...
Cruz is just Apollo now.
Yeah. It's very dumb when they do that. However, the bigger
Didn't they do
issue
that
is
with Gable,
dumbing
too?
down their moves. Did they? Is he just Chad or is he just Gable?
I think they just call him Gable now.
Yeah, they
Ugh.
just call him Gable.
All right. I have the issue there also is their moveset.
Yeah.
They
Change-
dumbed down
making
quite a
them-
lot.
making them
Well,
change
aside
their
from
finishes.
changing the names, like the Sunday Bloody Sunday becoming 1918.
I mean, that's actually a really good change.
That's
I kind of
actually
like
pretty
it.
cool.
I mean, because if you're really
Yeah, if you know what you're doing, yeah, it's the
Exactly.
same thing. But I didn't like
stomp.
the Skywalker becoming the Seth Walker, which makes 0 sense. That's the standing sliced bread. Ooh.
It's called the Seth Walker?
Yeah, it was
didn't
always the
even know it had that
Skywalker
name,
on
actually.
Indies, and then when he did it on TV, they're like Seth Walker. I'm like,
That's
that doesn't even make any sense.
That's-
it really doesn't.
They should call the curb stomp the Seth Walker. Why are we still normalizing curb stomps as if those are,
No, it's not a curb stomp anymore. It's just called the stomp.
oh.
Yeah, they try not to say curb stomp as much as possible.
First it was curb stomp, and then the blackout, and now just stomp.
Wait, it was called the Blackout?
Which the blackout was already a move too. That was that cradle suplex in
Yeah.
ROH.
They called the curb stomp the Blackout?
Yeah, it's interesting. They
And
always
then
dumb
the
down
whole
certain.
Viking experience. Oh, God.
Shinsuke Nakamura?
In general, just Nakamura.
Yeah.
Why? I feel like it's because they're like, oh, we can't say that name too much because it's hard to say.
He's
blah, blah,
just-
blah, blah.
The OC?
Oh, that's I. hate
That's a
that.
real tough one, especially
California, here we come. Right back where we started from.
always. I always think about like skateboarding on the pier.
Misha-
anytime the OC hits
Misha
the
Barton just running down
Misha.
the beach. Oh,
little Brody, whatever his name is.
God.
the OC's on Hulu, guys.
Oh well.
Plug.
The OC's
You're
on
looking
Hulu,
for something
guys.
that's really not that good, but brings back the feels.
Oh.
The OC.
The OC's a cult classic right next to Dawson's Creek, okay? Yes.
And Roswell.
It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, bring it back full circle, guys.
7-7.
Why are we just name dropping WB shows that didn't?
Because the WB was a very prominent television
I mean, they
station.
gave me Buffy, so for that, thank you.
Buffy was WB.
Yeah, and then it went to
What
13
the
afterwards. Sick. Hold on now. Why am I the purple one? Why am I the purple one?
Why are you holding on to me?
It's everything you ever dreamed of.
Actually replaced.
I
Joe
think
Mason.
I think me and RJ should switch. I'm just saying.
why I gotta be the purple one?
I think my glasses would look better. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, Vic did watch Charmed, TJ. We all watched Charmed.
I did not
Yeah.
watch Charmed, actually.
Then you're missing
really
out
didn't?
on some hot women.
Yeah, Charmed was good.
I'll give you the OC, though.
It's on Hulu, guys.
What else? What were we talking about?
You brought up the name change of the OC, and then
Yeah,
that got us
watered-
all on a tangent about sitcoms.
Watered down.
Oh, anything else that was watered down besides?
Let's see if there was any last-minute questions. Let's see here.
Oh,
Before we,
TJ is wondering if. Wait.
what is TJ wondering?
He says as long as you don't want to fire him, he's good.
TJ, you're my boy. You're not going anywhere. Truth.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Let's
TJ's.
see what we got here.
Mm-hmm. Wow, we have a.
Phoenix Kid asks, when will we see Phoenix Kid back in GCF? Asking for myself. Phoenix Kid, I've said, hit me up, reach out, absolutely. I thought you were touring Mexico. I'm very proud of you, by the way, of that. That's awesome. We would love to have you back. I know you've got unfinished business with Toxic Trent. I know he's got unfinished business with you. Maybe after the Snipes confrontation,
Yeah, Toxic-
we finally get Toxic Trent versus Phoenix Kid at our next show.
Toxic Trend.
I'd love to see it, love to book it.
He's making moves here in the GCF. Phoenix.
That looks to be all the questions we
Money
have.
moves.
Making moves, making moves, making $1 million moves.
This is why we didn't want you to speak.
All right, guys, we are 1 week out. Gonna say it again. Every show bigger than the last. This one we got Big Trouble coming. Big Trouble in Little Dojo for a number of reasons. See me confront Declan and Gio. I've
He just
given them the
started
personal
speaking
invite.
tongues.
I
Did you see
did.
that?
I saw.
We've got unfinished business. I'm going to get down to the bottom of it. We're going to talk. Other than
We've
that,
got
we've got
sacrifices
Sin
and-
Bodhi and Tony Reyes. Something not for the squeamish, by the way, but something for the fans. You want to see this match.
We're gonna have the Men in Black there. We're gonna have,
Men in Black going to be there?
because you know the Illuminati.
The good guys dress in black. Remember
Stay
that.
with me.
In case we ever come face to face and make contact. All right.
Take a walk with me. Just walk with me. Just walk.
Yeah, you don't get to be the only one that ruins these things, all right? You attack me week after week, jump me, see what happens, all right? You just shattered my mind. You don't know what's coming for you. Cadillac, all right?
Oh man, will the Rossi Posse be there? Though?
Oh, I look forward to the Rossi Posse being there. I know Caddy won't be there, so Rossi, why don't you come down and walk out every other member of DI? Let's see what's left of you at the
It's
end of
not
the
like he
show.
has anything else better to do that day anyway.
Yeah.
Plug it one more time, RJ.
Big
Before we
Trouble
wrap
in Little
this up.
Dojo next Sunday afternoon here, all the way downstairs in Uptown Stanton at the dojo. Tickets $10 right now online at the link purplepass.com/GCF
Also,
Day
if you're
of.
with us, we have some tickets too.
Yeah, if you see us at your local Whole Foods or at the Boys and Girls Club or at Tomcat Lounge,
Absolutely.
Now,
Because our show starts at the same time as this, I don't exactly know what to tell you for next week of Mats and Marks. We might get something special to you, so stay tuned next week. But for now, guys, that's going to wrap it up. Get your tickets now. You don't want to miss out. Big Trouble in Little Dojo. That's it from me.
that's it for me.
I'm just still wondering about that Illuminati stuff. So
All right.
You're
Well, for now, guys, remember, leave it on the mat or you're just another mark. See you next time.
no, seriously, what?
all hail the Illuminati.
No, no,
Is that what we're,
no.
is that what we're doing?
No.